you guys enjoyed the last episode where we kind of left you guys off on a bit of a cliffhanger for us as we were waiting for a crucial part of the intake system to arrive. Unfortunately, UPS did us dirty. Instead of coming in Friday, it came in tonight. I just got off of work. It's 2 o'clock here in the morning in California. Previously we mocked up the 5-inch inlet on the turbo, but then we also fabricated to step up to a much larger size, as you can see there with the vibrant HD clamp. So pretty much intercooler system is done to catch everybody up, and we're up to this last part to finish the intake system once and for all. But as we all know, 6 is greater than 5, and we can't use 5. So what are we going to use? This thing. Look at this thing. Here, let me grab the 5-inch inlet. Hold on, look at this thing. This thing is humongous. This thing is huge. For only being an inch apart, it's definitely a huge difference in size. Obviously the tube is longer, which may kind of overshadow it a little bit, but it's huge in diameter, just over 6 inches OD. And again, we're going to be using the 6-inch tubing. We're going to cut this to size, make sure we get everything fitted the way we want it, kind of size it up the way we had the 5-inch going. But again, I think it's going to really set some things apart as we're getting ready to get this car ready to make some power and start up and get wired and all that other jazz. But man, this thing is humongous, guys. This thing is I'm going to put it on my table. Look at that. That does not look like only a 1-inch difference. That's crazy. So, in today's episode, we're going to be finishing up the AKA whale penis intake for the VRS3. We're just going to mock up a small section here. I'm going to make it go a little bit further into the carbon box with enough room to either remove the filter or keep the filter on for daily driving. Again, I do intend on daily driving this car on the road, having some fun, and then also going to the drag strip, half mile, so on and so forth, just like we did when the car had a 5-cylinder. So, without further ado, guys, let's get to work. Let's measure everything up and get this giant intake system kind of fitted. So this way we can finish up the intake system and move on to the downpipe for this weekend's episode. I'm going to try to, what day is it today? Monday? Just getting into Tuesday. I'm going to try to drop this either Wednesday or Thursday morning. So if you guys are seeing this Wednesday or Thursday, no, we're knocking this out Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, let's knock this out. Let's get this whale penis intake all fabbed up and mocked pretty much and see how it's going to look. So it's pretty much done. The end I haven't fabricated yet. That's going to go in the airbox. I'm going to make something detachable so I can use the velocity stack and then also a filter. I'm going to have to find a filter that's big enough for a 6-inch inlet. If you guys have any recommendations, put it in the comments below. What do you guys think I should use for a filter that would go on there and be good for daily driving? Had a little bit of, I won't say trouble. This is almost a 1/4 inch thick as opposed to the really thin vibrant pieces, especially for the quick disconnect. So for the thinner beads, I felt a little bit more comfortable. I was able to melt the metal and keep the bill. I mean, listen, I'm again really learning this stuff on the fly on my own here, watching YouTube videos. So I had a lot of start and stops pretty much on the thicker material where I thought I was going to blow through and I realized I wasn't, and I built up too much material in certain corners. But then it started to bead a little bit better and coming all the way around. It's starting to look really nice. So the ferrule for the V-band clamp actually went on really, really nice for the vibrant stuff. And I'm pretty impressed. A month or two ago, I was really petrified of aluminum. I just started off doing stainless, doing a lot of the coupon stuff, the exhaust, and now I've kind of moved on to aluminum. So I want to perfect this. Again, please take all this with a grain of salt. I'm not a professional. Definitely don't take anything that I'm doing here and try to replicate it as, again, I'm kind of doing this on the fly and learning by watching YouTube videos and then basically practicing on our cars and the parts that we make here. So I don't know. I think it looks kind of cool. It's massive. It's whale penis right there. Whale penis intake. I want to throw it in the car to show you guys what it's going to look like and see what it looks like installed. I think this is going to be massive, guys. I think it's just going to take up that whole area. Yeah, I think it's going to be huge. I want to see what it looks like in the bay. Let's get it inside the bay and see what it looks like all mounted up in the box. This thing is gargantuan. All right, let's see what it looks like. Crap, that is huge. That is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Stav is right. He was 100% right. He goes, go with the 6-inch. It'll really complement the bay. I was like, no, the 5-inch is going to look great. He goes, nope. And he was right. And then we took a chance on that V-band clamp to the turbo. Again, that also, what's really kind of cool is it also allows 12 to 13 degrees worth of play. So as the engine is moving back and forth, it's going to be able to have a lot of play going back and forth. That is absolutely ridiculous. You know, we are replacing everything pretty much in the bay. We're upgrading, doing things that we've never done before. And I think this is going to really set off the bay. I think it just looks aesthetically pleasing and proper, especially for what we're going to be doing with the RS3. For the power that we're going to try to make, for the speeds that we're going to try to attain, and the quarter-mile records. I think it's going to be really cool, and I just think it looks sick as hell. That is beautiful. Anyway, that's it for basically Whale Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me what you guys think. Too big, too small? Should I have gone with like a 10-inch tube? Just look like a redonkulous, you know, dragster, maybe the pipe poking out like an old DSM out of the hood with a little lump. I think this is a huge difference from what it was looking like before. I think it really complements the bay. I think it looks proper. In fact, the only thing that's not metal or shiny is the intake box from Integrated Engineering. I wonder if I could replicate this in aluminum, keeping it light, but really dazzling up the bay and making it look proper and making the engine bay more hours. So tell me in the comments below, should we redo the intake? Should we take that chance? I think I can replicate the corners and the bends and the sizes if I order enough aluminum sheeting. I think I can also roll the corners to get all the rounded edges on the box. I don't know, just thoughts. Again, me and Stav were talking about it. I think it looks great as is, but I think to really stand out, aside from the VR6 and the giant turbo in the back of the motor, I think maybe doing something a little bit more daring, I think it might be cool. Maybe after we get the car running, I'll take that on as a personal project for an episode or two and then make a custom intake, basically replicating the IE intake, but in, you know, Beskar, aka steel or aluminum or whatever the case may be. Anyway, to conclude Whale Wednesday, I hope you guys enjoy this episode. There's another one coming this weekend. We're looking to crunch out as many of these as possible to get you guys the updates as we progress on the RS3 in 2021. And we have some videos coming out for Stav's car, so stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode.